Hello, my beach friends. I'm here at the beach doing a voiceover because if you look over to where the grass is fluttering on the hill there, it's very windy. Um, yes, we're getting that cold front from the US that came all the way down to Jamaica, Cuba, and also on the Pacific side where we are all the way down to Nicaragua, and it is cold and very windy. So I have to, no choice, I have to do this voiceover, but yeah, I'll be watching it with you. It is very windy. You can see the sprays off of the waves, how they're spraying. Yeah, and there's still people out, so that's good. And here we go again. I'm just showing you how the waves are, see how it's spraying, the water waves? And my helper here found some beach glass. And there it is again. And we're in the negatives also, minus 1.3. So you could see right, you could walk all the way out if you're daring to, but you got to be careful you don't fall on the moss. But it just uncovers all of the beautiful rocks that is on this beach. And some people walk all the way out. And here I am, I'm looking for shells. And yep, I found one. There we go. I think it's a cone shell. I'm still learning my shells. And here's another one. White clam shell, I guess. Very nice. Yeah, just showing you the rocks, the tide pools, and just walking along. And if you see the camera kind of like wobbling, it was so windy. I had my tripod and holding the camera and I'm just blowing it. So yes, look at the rocks. Isn't that beautiful? Sometimes there's shells that are washed up in these little tide pools. And yeah, beautiful. So we're going along here. Oh, found another one, a nice white shell. I found a couple of these before on my shelling journeys on this particular beach. I'm not sure what that one is called. I'm learning my shells. This is where we usually find tons and tons of shells right here at this break point where all the water flows in, but I don't know, lately there has not been a lot of wash up of shells. I mean, when there's a lot, you could spend hours just digging through the shell piles and find some gorgeous shells. But yeah, look how it's so rough. Oh, there we are again. Just watching how the water has cut through the sand, and it just looks so nice. Again, it's spraying the waves. Yeah. I just like it how it cuts through the sand and makes these designs. It's so beautiful. And there are my two helpers. They're going to show you how far they can go out onto the beach with the rocks. I don't dare to do that because I don't want to slip and fall down. I've seen many people fall on the rocks and it's pretty dangerous, but these guys are daring. So you can go all the way out when it's super negative. And if you're lucky, you might find a couple shells stuck in the crevices there. Showing you again how all the water has receded out. And there's some people approaching there. The beach is so beautiful. Usually all of this is all covered up and you just have this narrow strip to walk on. But it's beautiful when it's revealed like this. Yep. And usually there's a lot of shells too. There has not been much along here too, but it's just the beauty of the beach and the water. I love going to the beach. It just resets my mind, everything. I just feel calm and I just love it. Love exploring. But yeah, people do go all the way out there. This is in the negative, so just imagine that. When it's low tide, most of this is all covered, so you don't realize that there's rocks underneath, which is pretty bad if you want to go swimming or anything like that. And there we go again. Yeah. It's very windy. That's where we walked. And believe it or not, over there, I've walked on that side of the beach where that mountain is, or that hill. So the beach just curves and goes all the way around. And you see how it's blowing the spray of the tide there. Apparently, it was so bad and so windy that there was no surfing for a couple days. Yeah, no surfing, which is pretty bad. So, there are my helpers. They're all the way out there. They're looking for shells and they're exploring. I just like to be up where the sand is because I find most of my shells here. So, and I found this one here. I find a lot of these. They're calcified and they're old, but I collect them and I leave them outside on my planter pots. And this is another one too. I forget the name of this one here. I forget the name of it, but I like these ones too. They're so nice. And it's even blowing the water. Now, a lot of people come on this side because it's shallow and they can swim out here. I haven't done that because sometimes there are, what are they called? I can't think of the jellyfish in the water, so I don't want to go in there and people get stung. Here I found another clamshell that is hinged together. These are rare to find because as it's rocky, all the shells come up and get smashed and broken. I found this one here. This is beautiful. It's another cone shell. Just nice colored. It's kind of weathered. And I don't know about you, but I love the beach combing. I love to walk amongst all of this debris and see what I can find. And look what I found here. This is a large shell in pristine condition. And it's kind of halfway in the sand. I really thought that there was a creature living inside of there because the pull to get it out was hard. But no, it is beautiful. And the tip is amazingly preserved. So, yeah, that's going to go on my shelf with the rest of those that I found. Beautiful. And I keep them in this condition. I don't like to strip it. I like it to be just the way it is, natural. It's beautiful. And I found another. This is a bit larger cowrie shell. And it is so beautiful. Look at the underneath. Look at that. It's hand painted by God. And then look, I found another hinge shell, clam shell. I don't know, I'm dropping it for some reason there, but I guess I'm so excited. But yes, so, and it's hinged and I like it. So that's, now I have 4 in my collection because before I started making these videos, I had collected 2. Oh, and I found some coral. So isn't that amazing? So yeah, that's going on my shelf too. And what do we have here? Oh, I forget what these are called. Oh, my goodness. But I had got another one of these previously in a couple videos back, so I'm not sure the size. But even though that the tip is broken, it's okay. I just love the way they look. And there it is. The beach is so, like, the tide has really gone out. And people walk all the way out there and swim too. But I don't do that. But look at all of the debris and wash up. I love to do the beach combing, and sometimes there's shells hidden in there and other treasures. Oh, like this guy here. It's another toy that I found. I'm like, what? This is the 4th one that I found. And I don't know what this is. It's, I don't know, some type of a monster or something. And if anybody knows, please leave a comment and let me know, because I'm curious as what it is. So yeah, he's going to join the other toys that I've collected outside and on my table. Yeah, a lot of stuff there. And that's just how the beach is. It's so, the level has gone out and it's beautiful. I think I'm doing a 360 panoramic view. I'll be leaving soon with this voiceover because I will show you my my shells that I found with the voice, with the, what am I saying? I don't know. But anyways, I'll be leaving you soon and you'll hear my indoor voice because it was so windy that evening that I had to tape this inside, so you can hear my actual voice. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I've seen people in my last couple of videos, they've actually walked that rock, that sandbar rock. So yeah, but I'll be leaving soon, and you'll will see my what I've collected in my red bucket. But yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful in Nicaragua. Even though it was very windy, but I like going out, and then there's one of the boats. There's a lot of fisher people that go out, fishermen that go out on their boats. And apparently this here is a restaurant, which we still have to go to. If you want us to go there, leave a comment. Maybe I'll take you guys over there and we'll investigate it and see how lovely the food is over there. Yeah, I'm just doing a panoramic view all the way around, and I'm going to leave you now, and you'll hear me at home. Bye, everyone. Hi, my shell friends. I'm back home, and this is what I picked up on the beach today. And was it really, really windy. So, well, and cold. But anyways, I'm inside because it's still windy outside. You won't be able to hear me. So let's go through what I found. So I found this shell here. I like the larger shells. And I'm not collecting everything because I've got quite a really large collection, so I'm very selective. This one here. Found a bunch of these washed up. These are the hair ties. Just showing you what is found. One of my helpers found the sea glass, brown. I found this toy here. I'm not sure what he is. He's some type of maybe a monster. I'm not sure. He's gonna join the other toys. So he's there. I found this is coral. Very nice. Small piece. There's lots of these shells too. This is a very good one in good condition. A little bit chipped there, but these are nice too. I found these 2 in one day, and these are hinged clams, I guess. I'm not sure. I just love collecting them. They're beautiful and they're big shells. I collect them. So yeah, it's hinged. And this is a little bit bigger. Very nice. I like them when they're hinged and they're solid. Okay, and I found this guy here. I found one couple videos back. I'm not sure about the size, I'll have to check, but yeah, the tip is broken, not in good condition, but I like that part there. Anyways, let's see, and found this big guy right here. Look at that. Big shell. Just waiting on the beach. Look at that. Pristine. I like them in their natural way. I don't clean them. I just keep them in my collection. That's gorgeous. That's a nice one. And this one here, it's been out for a while. I like these too. I collect these as well, even though if they're weathered like this. But you see it's kind of calcified here, so it's been rough, but it's still really nice. I have these ones outside of my house. A whole bunch of them. Where my planters are. And other shells too. If you'd like me to show you what I have outside of my house on display, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll gladly show you what I have. Also, this here is another one I found on the beach. Pristine, I'd say. I have a couple of these too, not too many of them. Oh, look at that inside, isn't that gorgeous? Tip is not too bad, but that's really nice. My little helpers found this one, really a really good condition. Really good condition. Look at that. Look how it's silver on the top around it. Top snail. I try to pick up the really good shells that are not too weathered. I love these shells, the cowrie shells. Very beautiful. And then I found this one is a bit larger. Yeah, a bit larger in size. And look at the spots on that. All natural. Looks like it's hand painted. And the striping. I love these shells. Look at the underneath. Wow. Very gorgeous. And then we have these other ones here. My helpers know that I like these shells, so they look for them, but there wasn't too much on the beach today. Look at that, really nice. The cowrie shells. There you go. I try to pick up the ones that are not too weather beaten, and then I display them, some outside and some on my shelf. The really nice ones. All right, guys, I hope you really liked the shelling video that I did, even though it was so windy. It's been windy here for a couple days now. It's January in Nicaragua. It gets very windy on the Pacific coast in January, but never like this. The winds were super strong last night, yesterday, and today, so it's died down quite a bit. So I hope I can go shelling again in maybe tomorrow or a couple days. I hope you all enjoy this, and if you did, please give a thumbs up, leave comments, and subscribe. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions with shells, or if you know the names of them. We'll help each other. I'm still learning, and if you want to see my shell collection, please leave a comment down below and thumbs up. And if you want to see what I have outside of my house on my planter boxes, I'm glad to show you. Just again, leave a comment. All right, guys, until the next one. Bye.